In 3, 2, 1.
Get down. I listen to the music.
We are to give you the weekly scoop.
Down.
Life and Deatherage.
Life and death.
Life and Deatherage.
Yeah, it's Blake here.
And your boy Wade, what it do?
And we're back with Life and Deatherage, a new episode.
Jill.
That's right.
Jill.
I want to start it off, just let you guys know a little bit how the concert went last night. It's pretty awesome. I won't go in too much detail. Right before Kendrick starts, they're like, nobody film. We don't want to see. I didn't even tell you that part. They're like, we don't want to.
Horrible.
We don't want to see camera flashes. We don't want to see any lights.
Oh,
nothing.
that's horrible.
It was
'cause
weird,
at the
bro.
tech concert, they wasn't.
Oh, they didn't care. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought immediately, I'm like, you know what? He's going to be high up. And I'm like, they don't want light in his eyes in case he falls or something. But he was.
Nothing like that?
No, he was high up, but he was like he did a COVID sketch where they had like this box come around him and they're like, okay, now Kendrick, for your COVID test. And it's like this robotic voice that says it. And so they're giving it, and everybody in the whole scene starts laughing. And they give him this COVID test, and then he just starts rapping about
I got COVID.
Yeah.
Chicka, wigga, wigga.
Something on his new album that had to do
Right.
with that, I guess.
Well,
but
that's neat, though. Straight up.
no, it was cool.
But
I mean,
all in all, it was a good experience.
definitely, he had a bunch of like choreography. I mean,
He got down for a while. You
yeah,
said too, right?
2 hours.
Oh, that's good.
People dancing.
Right.
I haven't been in many cons, just Tech Nine and Kendrick, but not many dancers like that, like he had. You know, I mean,
Right.
it was an art form.
Was he was dancing too?
A little, but not
Right.
really. But it was an art form. Them dancers
Yeah,
out
that's
there.
awesome.
Like that. He played all the classics for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, if anybody's thinking about going, go check it out. That's for sure. But I guess we'll just hop right into it. I don't know if any of you guys seen the news article came out about our good state, Oklahoma, that we're all pretty upset about. At least me and Wade are.
Yeah,
Says that we rank third worst state
super
to
low.
live. Yeah.
I
third.
know that stuff's been getting super crazy out here. You know, like since I've lived here my whole life, you know, but since excuse me, since we were kids and stuff, like we grew up in West Side. You know, over the years, I mean, I bounced around kind of a lot growing up, but over the years, it seemed like we definitely got, I don't know, like up on top of the map of murder and being crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Tulsa, OKC, they're getting bad. I know Stillwater, I've been saying for a few years now, we're growing.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like crime is
it's
accelerating.
changed way, yeah.
Anybody listening that lives here in Stillwater, I'm sure you've seen the homeless population jump from the past few years. It's pretty insane to me.
Right.
Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
Bro,
no, definitely.
it's doubled. I mean,
Yeah.
and I hate to be that guy, but I can't pull into Walmart without, like, okay, for instance, I'm in the drive-thru at McDonald's. This is a better example. I'm in the drive-thru at McDonald's. The one on McElroy.
Yeah.
Dude standing 10 feet from me while I'm sitting there trying to order my McDonald's. It's 10 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. Got a little
that's
sign.
a little awkward.
Bro, he's got a
yeah.
sign begging and shit, and I'm trying to order, like, McDonald's right here.
Right.
I had to tell the first lady at the counter, I'm like, hey, you guys know you have a panhandler, or whatever they call them back here. I just didn't think it was right, you know, to be doing well, people's going to McDonald's to get. I mean, I'm just saying, some people have kids,
Yeah,
feeding their family.
No. Well,
Like,
and then like
I
what-
have kids. I can't afford to be.
Yeah,
you know,
no, I completely feel you there. And
Yeah.
then for all you know, he might not just be hungry
Yeah.
and
I
doing
mean, we
some,
don't
on
know.
some weird stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We don't know his situation.
For all you know, next thing you know, he's kidnapping somebody, or just because nobody ever gave him a burger, now everybody's held at ransom. When really, like, there's all sorts of reason why somebody could, be going through a rough time. Hell, I've went through a rough time and been homeless for
I've never
a period
begged like
of time,
that, but no, for sure.
Yeah, I ain't never been out there begging. I went and got a fucking job and shit.
Yeah.
But there's always reasons why somebody could be
Yeah, we
out
don't know
there,
their circumstance.
So, like, I just always pick and choose, like, how I feel about the reason of what's going on, whether or not I'm gonna help somebody out or do something, because a lot of like even them places you'll be at the gas station, they'll be like, do you want to donate to St. Jude or whatever or this or that, and I'm like, won't ask yourself, like, the company, like, how much, like, I know your company helps everybody give you money to donate. Like, it's our money that, how much that's what my question is like, yeah, I understand you're doing a fundraiser, you're doing something that's getting all of us to give you money, but how much does your company itself donate to the fundraiser that you're doing, in itself, and then everybody, like, especially, like, right now, after all the COVID and all this super, like, I guarantee there's not anybody who ain't fallen at least on a couple of rough times, or something's going on with somebody. So, that's why you don't just take everything, with, try to be thoughtful. You don't know what somebody's going through that day.
I agree. Yeah, I just feel like standing at McDonald's is definitely a little far. Not saying you didn't agree with that, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, it's a little much. Find another place.
Little much, bro. Like, yeah, go panhandle.
No, man,
else.
one day I'm sitting and this car whips up, like, I'm paying at the second window. I'm going to the first window, and I'm going to the second window to get my food. And then this fool whips right up in front of our car and takes my food. Wow. Just drives off and takes my food.
I don't remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, no, I almost got out the car and I had my steel boots on, ran up on them.
I've seen people do that as like joke videos.
But I was mad. Like, I ain't ate all day. I just got off work. I was working all outside in the heat. But no, I've seen videos where people did a run by, I guess,
as a joke, but they'll give the food back or something.
Well, I don't think some of them wasn't a joke, and they were just running. Damn,
they're brave for posting that. But find that guy. But yeah, I guess we'll hop back in. What's I know they say
that analyze multiple life quality factors in states around the nation and release a list of the 10 worst to live.
10 states worst to live, huh? I know.
Study found that Oklahoma is the 3rd worst state to live in. And this is, by
CNBC, yeah.
Yeah, so this is their... where'd they get all the study found?
Well, we'll see where they get their information a little lower. Yeah, see what
am I doing? Reading the whole thing?
No, we're just skimming it. See how they got their information. Like, what do they use to determine?
Oklahomans are not taking care of themselves, according to United Health Foundation
fruits and
data,
vegetables. They're not eating fruits and
vegetables, which
vegetables.
Show that among the least likely to exercise or even eat.
So they don't have health insurance. We don't have childhood vaccines. We also have been under too much stress during COVID-19 pandemic. So we've probably been one of the worst states to handle the COVID-19.
Number 2.
Yeah, no, I see. In Arizona, number 1.
Arizona, number 1.
Yeah, I think we're one of the worst states to handle the COVID-19 pandemic. And that's another reason why they threw us up there, because the whole time our hospitals have been overrun. Not as bad as like California because I heard they completely fell apart in California.
It came in 38th out of 50 in top states for businesses in the 2022 list.
So it's a horrible place to start a business, apparently. And again, where they're getting these facts from.
They found these. We developed our criteria and metrics in a consultation with a diverse array of business and policy experts. And the states. Our study is not an opinion survey. We use data from a variety of sources to measure the state's performance, CNBC said of its state-by-state business study. Mississippi was ranked the worst state for business. Number 1.
Yep. So sounds like we need to change some things, and that starts, I think, with the election process here coming this November. I mean, just to say that obesity makes us the worst state is kind of stupid, though. Yeah, I mean, it makes us unhealthy, but why does that make
I don't know how much I agree with all this, but I mean, if the stats are there and the facts are there, I can't complain, but hey, like, I felt like it didn't jump into, like crime, Oh, hey, hold on. See, look, that factors ranges from crime rates to environmental quality to healthcare, as well as availability of childcare and
Well,
exclusive
they
state.
didn't make crime a point of the
Yeah,
article.
that's what I'm getting at here. Like, they didn't say how much our crime is compared to everybody, or like the murder rate, or I don't know, a bunch of other
We could
things
just
would
go with
factor in,
it
you
is
know.
it is number 3, so nobody will move here.
Right, right. I feel like roughly for like I said, we've been here for our whole lives, but like for the most part, like I mean, not everybody's your howdy doody like run of the mill nice guy, but like for the most part, you get a wave back, or somebody
Oh,
will,
it's good
if your
people.
tires pop, somebody will help you, or you need 5 and gas. And you're
I
running
couldn't imagine
out.
a place like Los Angeles or New
I
York or
could
something like that. I
not.
mean, people they're going so fast they
Yeah,
can't.
so much. I feel like you would just, oh man, I must just get trampled over. If
I mean,
I
I
don't
always
know.
wanted to visit, but
I
to
really,
live
yeah,
there,
I really do too.
I
For
don't think
sure.
I would want to live there.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. But hey, for all you know, you show up and it changes your complete mind.
No, right.
But yeah,
But definitely, you wouldn't even have a car in places like that.
This is just well, right here, at that one part it says this isn't opinion.
I honestly feel like
like-
we've heard this before in the news.
Right.
Like, this isn't the first time that they've said this.
I
Could
don't
be
know.
wrong, but
But I am offended.
yeah. Either way, we've been here and it's pretty nice. So
Yeah, it ain't too bad. I mean, I ain't been everywhere, but hell, we're right in the middle of everything. We're not too far away, and we're not too close, I guess.
yeah, that's right.
I guess the cool thing is, the weather. I've always imagined going someplace else, you would get stuck. Like, either it's always hot, or it's always, raining, or it's always, or what I'm meaning is it's one weather, or like two weathers.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Here, we get array of weathers, and maybe in just all in one day.
Mhm.
From wearing your jacket in the morning to having to walk home after school carrying it in your hand.
I agree.
And putting it on and taking it off at all different times of the day. Yeah, Oklahoma weather's crazy.
Did you hear about T-Pain being a industry insider?
No, but I don't really honestly. Yeah, who cares? I don't really blame him for all that.
Right.
Because a lot of us are curious in a lot of ways, anyways. But I guess that would be almost like a magician telling other magicians.
I was thinking that same thing.
Yeah, not everybody might appreciate that shit.
He signed with Kanye, so
Kanye is just lost
not
his
Kanye,
shit.
not
I
Kanye.
think.
Fuck, Akon.
Akon.
Sorry, he signed with Akon.
Akon.
Back then, and
he went and did that song with 6ix9ine, and they did that Locked Up song, which I kind of thought was on some bitch shit.
Yeah, I do too.
'Cause I watched this little thing where this guy was like, man, that Locked Up song meant like a lot to a lot of different people, and for you to go pick that guy to remix it with,
terrible.
Like, it's like he's making a mockery of being, of like really doing some time.
Locked Up, they won't let me out, and this guy's out being a snitch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so I was like, man, fuck this, and fuck that Akon shit. But I mean, on the Locked Up part, because really on some Akon shit, that fool like
that's some bitch shit.
Yeah, no, that's some bitch shit. I'm not kidding, but yeah, like to Akon. To be on some cool Akon shit, he went and did all the solar panels for Africa, and like he's one of the only few motherfuckers who like really, really looked out.
He made
for
his money, took it home, and fucking helped him out.
You know what I'm saying? Well, just not like took it to O Block or whatever, where people are just broke and stuck in their ways and shit.
From
like
Africa,
he went all the way to yeah. But I'm just over there where they're like carrying water or some shit,
right.
Or like they just ain't got it set up the way it's how we got shit set up. And this fool's like, here's electricity all day, or
it's like Mila Kunis did for Ukraine. because she's from the Ukraine.
Huh? What'd she do? I didn't hear about that.
She just donated a bang of money. I mean, she
Oh,
didn't go.
well,
I don't
that's
think
great.
it's as deep as Kanye actually going there and setting up
You
shit.
said Kanye again.
God
Dude.
damn it, Akon. Going there and setting up shit, but she did donate hell of money to.
Oh, and speaking of something, on that last episode we was talking about shit coming out of Oklahoma, and I said off the movie Reservoir Dogs, and I'm actually talking about that series on Hulu called Reservation Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep, I just wanted to correct myself.
True
Not that
that.
anybody gives a fuck. Because nobody caught on to it or said anything. But
yeah, it's
yeah,
good to
hey,
know.
Hey.
But I guess T-Pain came out and he said that Akon's been having a body double when he performs. Or
Which
back in the day,
blows my mind.
he'd have a body double when he'd perform. So he'd be at one venue, himself performing, and his brother, who looks a lot like him, would be at another venue.
Right?
Akon.
Okay.
Not Kanye, Akon. His brother would be at another venue performing.
That's crazy. So are they like twin brothers?
No, they don't look that much alike. You could look them up right now, but yeah, they don't look that much alike. But the other thing that really, I'm like, damn, T-Pain, because he comes and he lays these facts on me. He's talking about how the music industry labels all made $17 billion. And he could
one more.
Labels made $17 billion.
Okay.
And he could just be throwing these numbers out here. I didn't fact check him, but he said artists only receive 12% of that. So for artists to only be getting that minuscule part of all that money, why not let Akon go out and do his thing? But I mean, it's not cool, but I see why he does it. I mean, especially if he's going back and trying to rebuild Africa.
What the shit, bro?
Yeah, they look a lot alike, don't they?
Whoa, huh?
Like, it's true just looking at them. So I imagine T-Pain, he must have had a falling out with Akon or something for him to just come out and say that. Because what do you do?
Throw him out.
Why is he throwing him under the bus like that? Damn. But T-Pain's really been trying to just pick his career back up, he staged that, his car getting repoed, that was staged.
Really?
Yeah, his car was never repoed. Like,
wild.
Yeah, they look that picture, they really look alike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Check that. Yeah. The shit people will do, but man, I think T-Pain's pretty genuine.
No, I like T-Pain. He's a good dude.
I like him.
We just watched his Tiny Lil Des concert.
Yeah, and he killed it.
It was when everybody's talking shit on T-Pain using his auto-tune.
Yeah,
and they didn't know he could really sing. So he gets, for anybody that hasn't seen it, go look up T-Pain's Tiny Desk concert. It's fire. Yeah. He sounds just like the song, and it's sick.
Out there letting them vocals.
Yeah, he let everybody know, that's for sure. Doing that. I mean, he's not really released. I mean, that's about all I've heard about him, really. But I mean, that's a pretty big deal if he's talking about Kanye having a body double.
Dude,
also, the
honestly, I couldn't imagine how much different crazy stuff they do. Like body doubles,
right.
Like fake Segan or whatever.
Who knows if I even seen Kendrick last night? Who knows?
I can't imagine the stuff that really gets going on.
No, I agree. Another big news thing. They're getting rid of Red Dead Redemption Online. Yeah,
and that's crazy because that's sooner than GTA. They made that.
We definitely know why that it is. It's because it's bigger, but the fact that they're just doing it is really upsetting.
Honestly, if enough people throw a fucking fit about it, dude, it won't be going nowhere.
It's like the Skate franchise. Enough people did. You know why they're making Skate now? Because all the people were like...
They were like, you asked for it.
Yeah.
You got it.
That's what they said, too.
Yeah, no, and honestly, as a company,
Fucking
that's what people need to be doing, man.
Yeah, we need to let them know what we want.
Like, what, I mean, these are the people who fund your job. I mean, make sure that you keep rocking it. Like, Rockstar ain't came out with shit since...
Right, Grand Theft Auto. Well, let's say
Red
Dead Redemption 2, but still.
It's just unreal.
They come out with all these DLCs and expansion packs.
And you know what? Think about it, dude. One day, here, I'll even look it up again. One day I was saying something to somebody and they thought I was playing. I'm like, it took like 5,000 people to make GTA 5. And
damn, did it?
Dude, I'm not kidding. And they were like, "Oh, you're kidding." And I'm like, dude, think about, like, how good they are at doing. No, they're really good at doing their job. So I'm like, man, that's how many people that's just been, I don't know, twiddling their...
To animate every part of that map, it almost makes sense, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
I mean, that's so much work that goes into it. But like, have you ever seen a franchise so milked? My God,
No.
Grand Theft Auto 5, get it together. Have you ever seen, like, and I don't even want to say franchise because they didn't milk the other games, but have you ever just seen one single, sequel milked so hard? My God.
Oh my goodness, I'm horrible.
Oh, well, that's still a lot.
1,000 people.
1,000 people made Grand Theft Auto 5.
1,000 people. How long did... How many
several
people
years.
worked on GTA 5? 1,000 people.
Well, them 1,000 people need to take about 800 of them and go do something else. Yeah, because
it cost 265 million to make it.
Oh, well, they've made way more than that. That's for sure. Like, I was trying to think. You have your Rocky movies, Jurassic Park, maybe. But definitely in game franchises, there has never been a game so milked.
A full...
I'm sick of it.
Development of... Does that not look like... Dude.
We are straight sick of it. Dude needs slapped. No, I read one of the developers left. One of the big time developers. He looks just like Trevor. That guy does.
Yeah, no, I've been saying, it's so funny that he showed up online. Then Og, or what, Stephen Og. When I seen him on fucking The Walking Dead, I was like, if they ever made a GTA 5 movie, I was like, that dude would play Trevor. And here they do, and here they have this fool fucking...
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Oh, bro. No wonder. He played him in the video game. Bro, he did the fucking voice of him and everything. No wonder.
I don't know who he is.
My dumbass self. Well, now that I'm looking it all up about him...
But yeah, I'll say it again. I just heard one of the developers left Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh man!
From the beginning,
one of the
he's
top
been
dogs?
there. Yeah, he's been there since the beginning. Left Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's gonna put a hurting on him.
Yeah, the next one's probably not gonna be very good.
That's like the lead guitarist leaving or something.
I mean,
you're like, now you just suck.
Except it's not as widely known, so everybody's gonna rush out to get 6 when it comes out, and it's probably not gonna be as
right.
fat.
I'm real excited for the gaming world
4,
in the future, though.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4, bro.
Man, I heard this. Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
was really, honestly, I thought that
San
might be the
Andreas
best
was
one.
amazing.
Just because you could switch to different people in 5, it was cool. But like
right.
4, bro, maybe it might be nostalgia, but I love Grand Theft Auto 4.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited for the gaming world.
Yeah, it's only going to grow too, like gaming competitions. It's going to be
for sure.
It's going to be a real
that's
thing.
Going to be cool. I'm really thinking about trying to get up into, because I think I'm good enough to handle the sticks in a competition almost, depending on what we're playing. You know what I mean? And like, give me time to practice, obviously a little bit, but I don't need much time. I'll catch up pretty quick.
Yeah.
But No, I'm real serious about trying some of that stuff out, man. But as far as that virtual reality stuff goes, like I like doing it. It's fun to play. It's just so iffy to have, that on for so long, and just in general almost to me, like it ain't nothing
I've
to
never
sit there
tried it.
for a couple hours and just play the game. Oh, dude, it's so worth trying.
Let me think. Yeah, I'm pretty positive I've never tried. Definitely nothing like fancy like now. I think I tried something in the
I
mall.
walked down it was like, I don't know what it was, what game it was or whatever. I was playing with a buddy of mine, and I walked down this plank and then like fell off of it, and like it gave your chest the feeling of, when you was falling.
Right.
I was like, oh, like I knew I wasn't falling.
No,
you seen them videos, some old falling into their TV and
I've
shit.
read that if you have it on too long, that you'll throw up and get nauseous. You have to work yourself up to actually wear it and play it.
I heard you're not supposed to have it on longer than like 8 hours or something.
You can, but you have to work yourself up to that.
That's ridiculous.
Extent.
See, I wouldn't even. It's probably not good to work your. They tell you you're not supposed to stare at your damn cell phone for long.
They said the same
TV.
shit about the TV.
Well, they did say that and then they say that ain't true about sitting too close to the TV. But they do have that blue screen shit or them special glasses you put on.
Before you know it, we're gonna be living in virtual reality.
To look at your phone, though.
Oh, virtual reality glasses.
No, dude.
Basically,
the blue screen that you turn on your phone to like dull your phone, and then they have glasses for you to put on so looking at your laptop and then looking at your phone screen and stuff like that, so don't mess with your eyes. And I'm thinking it's for people who work in an office and then go home and watch TV, and people who like it's all day long, like they're looking at a screen on their phone and then on their computer with their job, and then for entertainment, and then you see what I'm saying?
I'm not sure.
But I don't know if it's 100 either, but that's what I heard, Man, and also they got these contact or this like visine you put in your eyes type stuff that when you put it in there you can see for reading and shit. I've seen a commercial of. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen that either.
It was awesome. Though.
That's advanced.
Yeah, no, that's what really made me jump into like times are definitely changing, and we are coming.
Neuralink competitor, Elon Musk's Neuralink. There's I don't remember the company name, but they just implanted the first human chip into the brain.
No way.
Yeah, so and I didn't read the article. I just seen the name. I should have read it, but it said.
Oh, you should have got.
It was like. The article said, "What does this mean for Elon Musk's Neuralink?" And I think that means he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Dude, he said if you watch Joe Rogan's podcast from 2 years ago, he done said he would have human. He would have a human patient trials for Neuralink. He would have one by the end of that year, and that was in like 2020, bro. So he has not followed through on how soon he would have these. Neuralinks implanted.
I'd feel real. Oh, into himself or into who?
No, a trial patient. It's gonna be the first people they'll put it in. It's gonna be people with like Alzheimer's.
Right. Yeah, because I'm not too for sure about it. Yeah, me myself, I don't know about putting that. All is next thing to push a button. And it's like obey. I will step right into the cage, sir.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I will eat mud as long as I live.
There's gonna be a lot of people that won't get it.
Yeah.
And they say at one point you'll just be able to talk with your minds. You won't even have to use words. You'll just communicate with your mind.
I mean, that's on a whole nother level.
And if you think though, that's what the aliens do. So.
Is it?
Yeah. No. Because if you watch like some people that. Have like been abducted or something, and they'll be like, "Man, they just telepathically communicated it to me."
Right? No, I've heard stories like that. Yeah, they're like, I don't know how, but I heard it in my head. No, even dude, on that Mothman's thing, a guy said he stood out his car, and there was some smiling man who got out of out of a craft, and he said he didn't say one word to me, smiling, but he said I could hear him in my mind talking to me.
I just watched the Mothman documentary the other day.
The one I was telling you about?
Oh, I'm not sure. I watched it on Hulu though.
Yes.
Okay.
The real documentary thing?
No, it wasn't the movie. It was a real doc. Yeah.
Yes. Because I told you about it.
Oh, I don't remember you telling me about this.
I totally did.
Oh, well, I watched it, even if you did or didn't, but
well,
I didn't remember, and I watched it. So
I'm telling you, dude.
Tight, dude. Well, yes, it was pretty good.
It was great.
Yeah. There's a lot of
how all the men in black showed up and started telling everybody. They slid that note under that Yeah.
They knew something was up there. Yeah. Something was going on.
And I don't know, but I do. I think, yeah, there's something out here going on. I'm telling you that.
And then the documentary I watched really focused on the author of the book, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, a guy like prophecies. Came down. Yeah, a reporter. No, my bad. A journalist came down from New York.
I think it was John Green.
Yeah, he's the one and him and this one lady who pieced it all together. But no, it's real interesting. If you've never heard of that tall tale, check that one out.
Or even the movie with Richard Gere.
Mm-hmm, that's real interesting. Yeah, and I was about to rewatch that because I ain't seen it since I was a kid.
They blow that movie up a little, like some of it in it.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Obviously didn't happen, but
the
true things that happened are crazy. And
there's like in that doc they said there was way too many incidents. Like how does that many people see this thing?
Well, it makes
and
you
it
think,
not be
maybe the town was dying and they wanted to revive it, and so everybody came together and was like, hey, let's just say we seen a Mothman.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys seen if you guys ever heard of Sky News Australia on YouTube. It's an Australian news, and all they basically cover is America, and it'll make you kind of big-headed, Cause,
no, it sounds interesting to me because
we don't cover.
If anybody's been thinking about anything, there seems to be a big fat hole in the media. Like it's just full of bullshit.
Yeah.
So, and I think everybody's practically
should
be catching on to that by now. Like, if you don't know that by now, I mean, do your little bit of researching. When I seen that crisis actor stuff, that really started to blow my mind. You know what I mean? But anyways, when you showed me that Australian news stuff, I was like, these guys, it seems way more real than whatever we're watching.
Well, I feel like they're reporting from an unbiased standpoint.
Right, and like a more genuine, yeah.
Because even back, I can recall back when Trump was in office, even them kind of low-key hating on Trump, but not as bad as Biden. That's all.
You remember me telling you a week or two ago about that journalist saying, yelling at all them reporters and stuff, saying, I worked y'all's jobs for 30 years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and she was like, and I am so upset with how y'all's all running around reporting fake shit. It's practically, that's how I took what she was screaming at all of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like her, man.
Yeah, I don't know who that lady was, but yeah.
Yeah, shout out to whoever that lady was. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. We just beat our record of the hottest day by 1 degree, I believe.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it was like, I think the hottest record was like 100. I don't know.
No,
11,
we've been way hotter.
And
bro.
it was
it's been up.
Well,
it's had to have been up in the 120s or something. We've been negative 30 or negative like 30 something degrees here. I looked this up the other day when I was like, man, it's real hot. I wonder how real cold it's been. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying about the Sky News thing a second ago, they got this latest video I watched of Biden trying to shake the hands of two people, if nobody's there, two different times. Insane, I tell you. Insane. It's really kind of scary. That man is in a mental decline, and for anybody to deny it, I don't know.
See, bro, I'm right.
Yeah.
Experience was back in August 3rd, 2012, when the temperatures rose to 113.
Yeah, it's hot.
That's 1 day ago.
That's hot dog.
I think we just. Well, if it got over that. Now I'm feeling all fucking retarded for even bringing it up.
Oh, it's hot. I mean, it's definitely hot. But the whole world's been hot, I guess. I seen this NASA photo that showed how the whole world's rose in temperature, but I don't know. But yeah, let's have that on record. Oklahoma, 113 degrees. Hottest day ever recorded yesterday, you said? What did you say?
If you see, I was trying to figure it out all the way. It said experience.
Oh, 2012?
August 3rd, 2012, when the temperature rose to 113.
Okay. Well, maybe
Record-breaking heat in Oklahoma.
it probably rose to around that, maybe? Or... Oh, today's high, 110, it says right there, yeah. Anyway, it's been hotter than fuck, so I guess we almost broke the record, which was back in 2012 of 113 degrees. Today we reached 110. Yeah, well, we're running out of time, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to read shit and talk at the same time, so I don't exactly know what I'm talking about. So
it's been hot as fuck. That's really all it is. Hope y'all are
facts,
staying cool. That's for sure.
It's been a long day. Lucky we got this extra episode in. So
yeah.
I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah, we definitely want to bring one weekly. So that's why we're getting to it. Yep. Thanks, guys. See y'all next week.